All right, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to the Crypto Truth, where I give you the truth as I see it. So, wait 1 second. Okay, yeah. I always have to make sure that we're on because I can't stop it and then play it. Man, I'm just dropping stuff all over the place. Good grief. Anyways, welcome. So today is actually going to be a special conversation because I've always talked about holochain. Today I am going to talk about two things. Well, basically one thing, but mixed into two things. So if you are an XRP fan, listen up. And if you are a uh, SEC fan, which I don't think anybody is an SEC fan, but listen up. Okay, first and foremost, let's talk about XRP because I have talked about XRP in the past, and I actually held XRP. Now, over here in the United States of America, us law-abiding citizens, we totally got screwed. And what I mean by that is, and these tie into each other. Let's put the SEC down here. These tie into each other because of the fact that, okay, as an American citizen, I I use Coinbase, and I had a lot of XRP. I've known about Ripple since way back in the day. I remember when it was less than a cent. I was focused on other projects, the one that I don't talk about. And then the one after that was all about Holochain because I actually kind of did some serious research. But nonetheless, right before, because I still had hot as well, but right before the Coinbase, I guess they gave us a warning saying that they're going to take XRP off. So we American citizens take our XRP off. Now, how much XRP did I have? Well, I had over 600,000 XRP. All of that obviously went somewhere else, and it was cheaper then, way cheaper than what it is right now. But at least I think so. But anyway, the point is that me being a law-abiding citizen, and then all of the other exchanges, just totally getting rid of hot. I had to do something with it, so I ended up turning not getting rid of Ripple, XRP. So I ended up turning XRP into something else, and then it eventually got into the hot token. Why am I talking about this? Well, first off, I want to explain something to the American people. The SEC is not here to help us in any kind of way. The normal people. They're not here to protect us. They're not here to take care of us. They're not here to watch out for our finances. Why do I know this? Well, simple. When the SEC, does something, let's say there's a cause and effect. So the cause is they charge Ripple. And by the way, Ripple is the company, XRP is the coin for some of you guys who don't know that, or token. It's for some of you guys who don't know that. So Ripple has been behind the scenes. They were developing, they were doing some things, partnering up with banks and stuff like that. Then the SEC comes along and says, wait, Ripple, we think you are a security, or says that they are security, or does an investigation that they are security, but they have no definition of exactly what a security is. Still boggles my mind, and this is how unintelligent how should I say this? I'm gonna be respectful. So when I say unintelligent, I don't mean intelligence as in being able to be smart or being able to memorize things, right? What I mean by intelligent is being able to take something and really diagnose a situation. So intelligence in a matter of they have very good critical thinking skills. Now, to me, there was no critical thinking skills when this happened or when they decided to sue, and everything is all kind of crazy. But anyway, I know for a fact that Ripple is, and I stated this before a while back, that Ripple is going to win this case. Either that, or they're gonna, they're going to come to some kind of agreement. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be a security. It's just not. So all of this happened. All of the exchanges. Now we're going back to the exchanges. Said no, we don't want anything to do with it. So you got to get rid of your tokens. What is going to happen when these exchanges start putting XRP back on live, available to trade or to obtain? What happened to mine? Well, the fact of the matter is they're going to say, oh, well, it's gone. There's no recovery for it. And isn't that amazing? Isn't that honestly, that's some old bullshit. So basically, what happens is that they go to court. Ripple protects themselves. They move forward. Who are the winners and who are the losers of this whole entire situation? Well, some of you guys might say, well, due to implications, the losers are going to be the SEC. Not so. It really depends on what their goal was in the first place. Because to me, it seems like they're biding their time. At the moment, there is no regulations, no clue about how a regulation should be. And by the way, Gary Gensler sounds like a lot like the guy I talked to over at the Toyota place. Like, I don't know. The rules are the rules. You're not saying anything. I need you to give me something with teeth. Gary Gensler is not giving anybody anything with any teeth. The whole Security and Exchange Commission, the only thing they do is they're hurting the American people. Now, are they hurting people who, all of these companies and organizations? Well, a lot of companies and organizations weren't even in there in the first place, right? So they're, until they actually get regulation, which I've stated this a while back, it's going to be a long time before we get regulations, because everybody, you have to understand, the United States of America is just playing a game. And they don't care. You look at the citizens, all the citizens who have gotten into cryptocurrency, nobody still is educated on anything. Nobody understands anything. And there's no education. There's no even the regulators don't have no idea exactly what it is or what it's meant to do, and they're still trying to find ways to control it. And I stated this a long time ago, and I'm gonna still say it again. They cannot. They can't. They can't. It is impossible. So anytime you come up with an impossible situation of something that you can't control, what you do is you learn about it and you maintain it instead of trying to control it. There's a difference. But you know what? Just a regular old guy. I don't understand anything. All right. So, so everyone, for example, me, what if I still had my XRP? Well, I tell you what, I would definitely be able to, I would definitely be in a better place financially. Let's just say that. But that did not happen. Right? And so I missed the boat. A lot of American citizens have missed the boat. The ones that were into crypto at that time have missed the boat. We don't get our money back. Some people just lost because they went over to exchanges instead of, now I did this, I was like, nope, I'm just putting it in the hot. But some people were like, man, I'm gonna hang in there with XRP. And some exchanges just totally stopped. And everything is erased. Some people took some risks and gambled and went to a different exchange in which you still have it, but you gotta go through some loopholes and you gotta go outside of the US, right? I decided not to do that. I'm not one to be taking those kind of risks. So, we're the way we're looking at it, the way I see it is that we're just screwed all the way around, and I feel bad for XRP holders. I'm not a fan. I'm not like a fan or a super fan of XRP, but I do understand why it has where the utility lies. It's not the greatest. It's not the best. It's just there to do a specific thing, and that's perfectly fine, which is one of the reasons why I believe that they're going to make it. You know, a lot of people don't understand that sometimes you don't have to focus on being everything like what is it, trying to do everything. Oh yeah, specialize in one thing. Have a concentration in one thing and do that one thing really well, and then you move forward from there. Because once you do that one thing really well and prove, then now you have a utility. Now you have people who are interested in your coin or token or whatever, you know, whatever it is that you're doing, your crypto project. So, oh man, that just sucks, doesn't it? So no, I don't think the SEC is here to help us regular citizens, because if they did, then they would probably give us some kind of proper regulations. Even if they were like, you know what, unless the coin, and honestly, this is what I would do. This is just me. I would look at the utility and the purpose of coins. I would not go by the Howey test. And to make things simple, I would say, okay, all projects in the top 100 of market cap, there you go. You are not subject to, you're going to be considered not a security. Okay. And then there's risk factors. You still have to explain exactly what your project is and what you're doing. I believe that it should be treated much like smoking cigarettes, much like vaping, which is legal. All of this stuff that can absolutely positively destroy our body. And then what they do, they just slap the warning label and said, okay, here we go. And I think that's what they should do with cryptocurrency. I should think they should say, hey, you know what? The top 100, here we go. There's over 20,000, whatever. So this incentivizes the top 100. Here you go. You're good to go. And then they can do the top. They can do the top 100 every quarter. So if a project is not up to par, or is not doing what they need to do, or not making the promises, or they're liquidated, whatever it is, and this is after a thorough investigation of what a utility. I would have all crypto projects that actually have a real utility and a real way to advance. And I'm in America, so I'm just have to say America, but advance my country that I'm in. Okay, this project. Again, you can't control them, right? So you might as well contain it. You might as well be a part of the program, because that's exactly what's happening. Everybody's trying to get with the program. I'm looking at, I got on my channel, on my TV right now, I got C-SPAN on, House of Representatives. They're talking about bank regulations and stuff like that. You always got to pay attention to what's going on, people. But now all of a sudden, these banks want to be a part of the program. Countries want to be a part of the program. Businesses and organizations want to be part of the program. Politicians want to be part of the program. Sports athletes want to be a part of the program. Everybody wants to be a part of the program. And so it's going to continue to be larger and larger, and you just can't control it, at least not the way you want. So the best thing to do is contain it and use it for your advantage. But here we are, because we know that many of us already, especially over here in America, know that they don't care about the middle class or poor, or the working poor. And I say the working poor because I have a heart out for the working poor. These are people who are trying and working their asses off to get somewhere or to do something and to move forward in life, and they just cannot do it. But we have all these people with all this money. You guys don't understand how much money is just floating around with a lot of the rich people, a lot of the people within the bank system, the financial system. They're making a lot of money and they don't care nothing about you. Their kids are fine. Their kids' kids are going to be fine. And the only thing that they have to worry about is basically, I don't know, making sure that they're you know what? I just thought about that. I don't know what I'm not rich. I've always worked hard in my life. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, damn. Oh man. I might have to rewind this because Elizabeth Warren is talking. That lady crazy. But anyway, so we're looking at XRP here, and we're seeing that my thoughts on XRP. One, not a security. I'm not gonna go over this. I've talked about this. You cannot use a 1940 something over 100 years ago or 80 plus years ago rules and regulations over something like a crypto currency like XRP. I'm just saying. And then in order to do that, the problem is that there was over 20,000 projects, and they tried to use the one that they thought was closest. This is my assumption, that they thought was closest to a security to where it was like, yeah, we got you. But guess what? There's a lot that's going on. Even if, let's just say, Ripple, and it's not, but let's say Ripple is a security. Let's say Ripple is a security, not XRP. But let's say Ripple is a security, and therefore, XRP falls on the same blanket. XRP, the token XRP or coin XRP, is a token. Is a security. Even if it is, guess what? I still ain't got no money. So regardless of what happens, whether the SEC wins or loses, I'm stuck. Damn, that sucks. All because I was trying to be a good citizen. Now, here's what's going to happen. We're going to have some people who, they're like, man, I had moved mine off there. I did this and I put this in my ledger and it's a way. And at the time, by the way, I didn't have enough money for a ledger. I just had, I don't like to talk about my finances, but I didn't have money for a ledger. And yes, I do understand that ledgers are like $50. So, but in a way, I have one now. But at the time, I did not. If I did, I would have definitely put all of my XRP onto a ledger. But alas, I did not. But the people who did put their crypto on a ledger, or they send it across seas or wherever, once everything comes back, it's going to be, I think that XRP is going to have a massive bull run. Even in a bear market, I think it can possibly have a bull run, because now, again, as I stated before, this is why I'm really happy about the HOT token, is because it's not available in the United States of America. And this thing has been staying in the top 100 or close to the top 100 for a long time. And they have great progress. The whole organization has great progress. They're very, very, very extremely solid. They always talk about updates on what they're doing, on where they're at, as far as, the little small technical stuff that I don't understand. I don't understand, but, other people, you can still, they have people building on Holochain right now. So there's a lot of good things going on. And the only thing that's holding the Holo organization back from at least HOT token actually being available in the US and these major exchanges is because of the fact of what happened to XRP. Right? So you don't want all of this stuff to happen, and then they're like, oh, well, wait a second. So we need an explanation. We gotta find out how we can get it, right? So in a way, that's my thoughts on that. I know I usually talk about holochain, but not today. Or I should say not in this video. I just wanted to talk about XRP, how I don't believe that it is a security. Matter of fact, it's not a security. I could really talk for hours. I think I did. No, I know I did a video just outlining what securities are, and then the four things there and stuff like that. I'm not going through all that. Like you guys noticed, I kind of moved away from my computer. I'm going to pretty soon. I'm going to have to go back to my computer and start making some videos from my computer and start talking to you guys about some things, because I think there's some things that I really want to show you all, because this is very, very important. Things are going to get crazy, especially in our lives. We're dealing with a lot of craziness. Especially, I'm a millennial. We've already dealt with the Great Depression. That was when it was so bad that, nobody was coming in to restaurants. It was hard to find work. And I ended up going into the military to attempt to take care of my family. So that just is what it is. And then, and now we have this thing to where all of a sudden we're doing this all over again. And I've seen this on repeat. And this is how I know the government don't care about your money. Don't care whether you have money or not. You look at poor people, you look at the working poor, all of their energy that they're sending towards to have a better life, they can't. You look at the justice system. The justice system can't seem to get anything right. And actually, teaching people how to rehab and to really move forward and actually to have a good justice system to where we're not rewarding bad behavior. If you're a bank and you do something wrong and you make billions of dollars and your punishment is a couple $1 million, when you're just rewarding that behavior, you're actually encouraging it if you get caught. Unbelievable. So our justice system is trash. For a lot of reasons, but we won't even go into all my other personal reasons. But yeah, so the XRP is not a security, and I want everyone to be encouraged with this. I always say on this channel, do your own research, do your own research, do your own research, and it's very, very important that you do, because right now, now's the time, especially. Just wait. Just wait until we have another bull run again. And then everybody's talking about, everyone's talking straight lace right now and talking about solid projects and stuff like that. No, wait till a bull run happens. They're going to start shilling the crap out of all kinds of coin. Even the Kakashi coin. For some of you guys don't know, that's a joke. There's no such thing as a Kakashi coin, as far as I know of, anyway. But I like Kakashi on Naruto. So, but anyway, all of these things are happening, and we have to be very careful. Okay. I do want to talk about other things, but again, I don't want to make this video too long, because you guys know I always make long videos. Please, but as I always say, do your own research, do your own research, do your own research, and last but not least, above all else, the world is getting crazy out there, people. It really is. Stay safe out there. Bye, you guys.